Everybody, welcome back to our Moneyball series with Barnsley. Right, league table, yeah, it's shocking. I mean, I've just got quite angry off camera with these two games. This one in particular, I mean, both times we conceded well, that wasn't that late, 66, but that one was another late goal. And it was against Tottenham, so on the late goal. So not Tottenham, there was another game in there somewhere, it was a late goal. But yeah, it's not been great. I mean, there's a lot of different tactics I can go to. The problem I've got, for those of you that followed me over on Twitch, is that I sort of went through all of them there as well. I don't want to have to change tactics if I can avoid it, but I do think this tactic will work as well as most others, that as long as our run of form is okay at the start of the season. But that goes for a lot of tactics as well. You know, if you get off to a really bad start, no matter how good your tactic is, you're always going to be up against it more. So I'm tempted to just persevere with it the whole season and see where we end up, and then just see next season if it holds us back, as it were. But we'd have to see what happens next season for that. And like for now, I don't know what to do with that really. Look, we're 6 points off fifth in some ways, but there's just nothing in this team that says we're going to see out games and continue to perform. We've been terrible. I've been really annoyed. I've had quite a bit of annoyance to this team. Like, I've not got angry yet, but the last game was the first time I got close to it with this team. Wisdom out for this game. He's too tired. I'm not risking him again. Joaquin Go, I started last match. He looked really good. Looked sharp. Electric. Was really good. Got injured. Out for this game. Brilliant. So Joaquin Go is out. Elias goes back in on the left. He was out anyway, Elias. I wouldn't have dropped Elias. I would have played Joaquin Go with Elias probably. So Elias goes on the left. Rice is a bit tired. He's going to have to play. And that's going to be the team there. If we win or draw, if we avoid defeat, we're in the Europa League. We have to get in the Europa League. So this is a huge game for the season. Because all of a sudden, you lose this. The FA Cup is the only thing we've got to play for. I'm trying to get up into the European places. But like those three home games, I normally think, oh, this is looking good. I've got no faith in this team whatsoever. None. And I resorted to playing St. Gary, Byrne and Johnson at the moment. That's the two best ones in the midfield. I'm still changing the team around to find out what the best team is. But the reason why Sorry Nolan are playing is just because they're tired of certain players. They're so tired, even with me resting them going into this game. So the manager says pressure's all on them. I probably should take over team talks again. That's what I did last year and results improved. So I probably should take that, should take control of those again. But as of right now, I haven't, and I just forgot to do it then. I probably should take control though, because that does make a big difference. It seemed like last year. Anyway, huge game. Here we go. I'll put the formation up so you can see the player ratings, the ones that then you can see the ones that are covered by the camera. I used to stop scoring completely. I actually had to have a chat with him before the last game to say, don't worry, the goal's going to come. And last game, he played all right, he got an assist, but he didn't score again. It's been quite a few games since Rice has scored. He had just an electric start, and it's just gone completely off. Vinagre's tired, but Tyrick Mitchell's not really fit, but they'll have to just switch at half-time. As Villa have their first highlight here. Come on, boys, hold out. They get through. It's a tackle, but it's going to go over. Another highlight, Villarreal, exactly the same position as a throw-in. So Gary heads it away. So Johnny Kenny's nowhere near it. This could be their highlight here. They're going to develop their possession. They go out to the keeper. Force it long. Okay, now it could be ours. Brugger. Boller. Back to the keeper. It's that's going to kill us, man. Wesley. Johnny Kenny. Please, Johnny, you're in. We cannot score. We can't score. We drew 1-1 and 2-2 the last two games. We've created probably 9 clear-cut chances in those games. About 9, I would say. Vinagre off, Tyrick Mitchell on first change. I think Gary's going to have to come off, and we're going to throw on, I think, Viviani. I brought on Sandro last game to see out the game, and we conceded, so just for that reason, it'd be Viviani. Royno has it, throws it into Rice. Rice has it, he's going to come off in a second. He skins his man, dribbles with it, don't shoot. Does. Leonardo is so ineffective at striker, it's crazy. I'm probably going to keep Leonardo because he looks alright, but more than likely to be a winger, not a striker. Soriano has this, but gives it to Wesley. Now plays into Leonardo early here. Into Brennan Johnson, Viviani. Into Leonardo. Come on, Leonardo, what you got? Leonardo to Johnny Kenny. Johnny Kenny surely back through. No, Elias has it left-hand side. Looks for Tyrick Mitchell. Links up. Nice little play. Eli. Oh, come on, that's a good chance. You'd work that into a good area on your right foot. Got to do better, I think, really, personally. Tyrick Mitchell throw in. Throws it into Elias. Elias to Johnny Kenny back to Tyreek. Eli this time hits the bar. Come on, you're working into good areas. Come on, boys. I've gone to positive and deep line playmaker, defend, and pressing forward support. So this time I'm just going to go positive and not touch the other roles. Because I think that when the pressing forward drops and support and becomes like a number 10 a little bit, he doesn't really do any better defensively, but then he also doesn't press the back line. I think he's actually worse. He's a net negative defensively when he's a support duty, when we're trying to see out the game. At least when he's on attack duty, he'll help press the back line early if they try and roll out and play out from the back. And he's also then a threat on the counter, a legitimate threat on the counter. As Villarreal have it, they skin our first player. It's a shot blocked. It's nodded down. I'm fearful this is a goal. They did clear. Played back in again. Far post. It's all wow. Yes, good. Okay, so we get ourselves into the Europa League. We'll take that. I'll take that at this point. If anything, there's part of me that was slightly happy if this sort of happened to begin with, because it means that we go in the Europa League and it's a much bigger chance of us winning that competition, obviously, than the Champions League. So that is a good thing on that front. Goal scoring, though, like, just look at, right, ignore that friendly, because that's a friendly. Goals scored. And don't forget, we play a very, very attacking 4-4-2. Right? You've seen the games with me. We create loads and loads of chances per game. We've scored 1-0, 1-1, 1-1, 1-3, 2-1, 2-1-0. That's terrible. That's really, really bad. Okay, I'll see you in 4 days for the Man City game. Come on, Barnsley. Manchester City, come on, boys. It has to be better. I'm going to take over the team talk as well. I'm going to say, pundits don't believe us that fans do. Go out there and do us proud. That normally works quite well. Yeah, Man City highlight here. They're a bit thrown into Haaland, because they've got Haaland, obviously in real life, but in the game, yeah, that's right. So you've got a good goal. You've got Chelsea have got Musiala and Mbappe, and City have got Haaland and Lautaro Martinez. That is some good AI squad building there. Like they can mess up the rest of the squad and still have a chance, every year because of that. So it's going to be a challenge, a real challenge because of that, which I like, to be fair. I like it in some ways. I just wish we would score chances. We're on course to finish, I think, about 14th or 12th with the current points total we're going to have. If we count our halfway points total and then just double it for the second half of the season, we're going to end up in a really bad position here. XG ours is 0.8. Man City's is 0.26, and they've scored and they're 1-0 up. So we've done all right in this game. We've competed. We've just, I don't know. It's just we're not quite right this year. What a finish that is! Brennan Jones says, "Strikers, get them away." I'm going to do a Yaya Toure-esque finish against Man City. That's 1-1. What a finish! What a goal this is. Let's watch this again. Esposito plays it into Brennan. Who, that's just though. That's what I think I need to change tactic, is that, he's chipped the ball in the air, Brennan Johnson, for no apparent reason. He's got to try to deal with it in the air. I don't want to see that. Oh, it's a red. I appreciate the attempt, but it wasn't required right then. And see, have it with De Bruyne back to Fofana. Wesley Fofana as well. My God, man. They're going to be annoying to break down in the next few years. Even when you beat them, to have that much pace at the back is just going to bail them out a lot as well. But, wow, deal with that though. Deal with the long ball to your fullback. I can't deal with that, can you, City? Rice has got it. He's going to whip it over to Johnny Kenny, who's just come on. It's to Esposito. Oh, we've hit the beans. Oh, no. Eli nearly got a goal. Vinagre's taking corners this year. We've been much worse on corners, scoring from them. I just got time wasting up, but leave everything else the same. Just want to take some time out of the game. But hopefully we can still play our normal game and try and get a goal if we can and win this, even with 10 men. Rice is going to get to it. Does. Plays it into Edwards. Sorry, Nola's in. Oh, sorry, Nola's ballooned it over the bar. Instant highlight afterwards as well to Manchester City. Ederson launch it. Ederson does launch it, and Haaland's in. Lautaro Martinez is in. And that is going to be a goal. That is game over. And that is typical Barnsley. And that is going to do it. Just look at that. One league win that entire period. Can't play an attacking tactic if you can't score more than 2 goals a game, because you're going to concede 1. You saw then, but then the flip side to it, we just played Manchester City at home with their team. It was a dead even game. In fact, we were the better team for large parts of it. And then we get a red card at 1-1, lose 2-1. So it's they're not having a great season though, mind you. I'm not sure. I'm going to give it the same, I think, until I don't know when. Next episode we'll do Okay, let's do Watford. Let's do. Oh, hang on. Tottenham. I didn't even notice that Tottenham are 19th in the league. By the way, wow. I was going to say a tough away game, but maybe it's not. Let's still do it. Let's come back for the Watford game and Tottenham game here because that's the last like 2 games either side of the start of the January transfer window, and then we can look at that. Be another 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be at the end of that episode. That's 5 more games in from where we are now. We'll be a lot more clear on exactly whereabouts we're fighting for, and we'll see if we can go again in January for some players. We've got any money left? I don't think we do. Yeah, it's on a knife edge because we could then change tactic maybe as well. I'm going to give it those extra 5 games. So the 3 games off camera we're going to do, and then Watford and Tottenham. The reason I want to come back there, start the transfer window, but also we've just played a bunch of games that we should have won. So if we're still like drawing and losing games in here, we're definitely going to have to change tactic. I can't deal with it anymore. Like it may be at this point anyway that most tactics that are not perfectly balanced are going to cost us anyway, but I still think that I'm quite aggressive. I like to try and preempt problems before they happen if there are. But I thought this tactic was doing all right. But I think we're getting caught by being too direct in this league in the way this tactic is. So yeah, let's give it a change. But anyway, that's going to be the episode. Thank you very much everybody for watching, and I'll see you all next time.